Now, I'm somewhat of an expert when it comes to Demon Slayer games, and I've played very many, but this one I truly think is going to be something special. Flashback 24 hours. I was creating the biggest child of a Demon Slayer you've ever seen. Just look at him, he looks absolutely amazing. And then I spawned in the middle of nowhere, so after a few minutes of walking around aimlessly, I found a town where I got my first quest from a woman named Somi. Now she was all like, boo-hoo, these people are terrorizing the village, you know, basic stuff. But the big bad was a man named Zuko, and I had to take care of his subordinates. Now I didn't know what I was getting into, because stop right there. These mans got the black Air Forces on. They are wearing black Air Forces. I should have turned around right then and there. I had no chance to begin with. These guys were defying the laws of physics, executing me mid-air. Somehow, I don't even know how that's possible to kill me. I died over and over and over again, until eventually I was finally successful, and thank God I wouldn't have to do that ever again. That is until I realized that the very next mission is actually the exact same thing, but this time in fact even harder, so yeah.
Oh shit, here we go again.
But at this point I had failed to notice something rather peculiar. Now, I was trying to fight Zuko's subordinates, but this time I couldn't even punch. Did they use a Sharingan Genjutsu on me? Why couldn't I punch? Now, it was after going back to fight them and dying again, I realized that my hands were rather bruised up. Like, it was actually kind of insane. They were bleeding all over the place. And then I realized I actually had to buy bandages so I could patch myself up. So you could actually go spend your money, buy bandages, then you could go into your inventory and use them, and then after that you would be like right as rain. Then your hands are good because your hands have a durability bar. But even after the quick patch up, I was still really no match for these Zuko subordinates, so I really did the only logical thing, and that was to assault civilians and beat them to death. It was quite logical. Now after that, I actually noticed something that would be pretty important to my journey. Now if someone got down, you could actually hold R to revive them. Kind of like in Fortnite. Now that's important to know for the upcoming team battles that will ensue. But then I saw this man wearing Tanjiro's robe, and he was walking around like he owned the place. So I said one thing. And then after that, it was just a few minutes of him thinking, and he finally accepted me. And from there on, I knew that good things were going to happen. And so he says, follow me, and my training had officially begun. So then he hands me 2,000 bands. Yes, 2K big ones. That was 20 times my current net worth. Now I knew I could do a lot with this money, but what I was most excited about was buying myself a very fashionable katana, because I was getting tired of using my fist on everyone. So I bought the golden one, the most expensive one, and off we went to go train. Now this is where stuff gets really interesting. Now he shows me this secret place in a waterfall where I could get water breathing, but he essentially tells me, yeah, you're trash, you're garbage, you're way too weak to even do this now, so let's go level you up. And I said, I actually agree with you, so let's go. And basically my first task was to fight this boss. Now he was himself a water breathing master versus another water breathing master, so this was definitely very interesting. So this was my first taste of combat against people with breathing, so this was pretty interesting as an experience for me. Now it wasn't just for the experience we were doing it, because we could get some really cool boss drops from this, like swords, Haori's, mask, a bunch of other stuff, and this wasn't just cosmetic, you got really cool rewards for them. So we completed it, we opened the chest. I only got money and XP this first time, but stuff was about to get real interesting. Now, up until this point, I assume many of you thought that I was the hero of this story.
No, I am evil. I kill for fun.
And this is what I do just here. Now, it was a full-out ballroom blitz over here, so I just started attacking as well. I saw someone, he was within an inch of his life, so I might as well just attack him. Now, you're probably thinking, you know, there's really no need for me to kill him, and I wasn't going to, so I actually just pulled him back up. Psych! Just kidding, I lopped his head off. I don't care if he fought bravely, he can fight bravely in hell. You're dead as well. Yet another person will die. Everybody is going to die when I'm around. Even Terrorblocks, you're not spared either. You will die as well. So after this amazing massacre, which will forever be known as the bloodiest night in Project Slayer, which lasted pretty long. People were just fighting in the streets. Some people were just straight up walking out of the safe zone, immediately getting decapitated. It was crazy. Now, at this point, I was pretty banged up, so I decided to heal myself, and then I wanted to continue my training, so I hopped into my mentor's box, and away we went. Now, I thought that it would be relative peace until I saw over yonder an armada of people coming to kill me. They were not happy about what I had just did. And what happened next can only be described as the calm before the storm. It's showtime. Seiji immediately springs into action against me. He seems to have a secret crush on me. But then, our strongest fighter hits them with a water breathing move. Didn't matter for my health bar either way, we were getting destroyed. My block bar wasn't doing good either. Seiji either gets put down like the baboon he is. We continue the fight. I tried to go after Terror Blocks, but I knew I didn't have the health for it. I keep my guard up because even the slightest tap could put me down. Now what we did right here is we tried to back off. I tried to get away, but I knew that they were just gonna keep reviving their members because our guys were getting aggroed by the boss. This was the worst case scenario. Everyone was dying, and I knew my only chance of even what I could even slightly consider a victory was escape. So I tried climbing away, but that was not good enough. IB Main, the cockroach he is, tried to kill me, and he succeeded. Outside the village, I tried to challenge Terra Blocks to a gentleman's duel, but my immaculate sword skill scares him and he has to call Seiji on me. Bad sportsmanship, poor show. Now this is a treason that I would not soon forget. So during the midst of another battle around the same area, I saw to it that he paid in blood, in front of everyone as well. Amidst the chaos, amidst me getting ragdolled, getting put down, I was able to get back up, and just when I saw the glimpse of an opportunity, he goes down, and then I take his head clean off in front of everyone, just so they could see it. Now eventually later in the battle, I do get decapitated myself, but if there's one thing that you should know, ShiverAway always has the last laugh. So I accomplished a lot in this first episode. Now I would love to do a lot more of my progression in this game because this world is vast. So definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you would like to see more of this content. And also be sure to join my Discord. I might be able to get some of you into Project Slayers as well. Now look out for the next video because who knows what enemies I could be fighting next.